Introducing our officials for this match, our first referee, Fernando Velarde, National Referee. Second referee, Erlindo Eusebio, National Referee. And now let's meet the starters first for the Petro Gazz Angels. Center number 2, Janelle Cheng. Outside spiker number 5, Gretchen Soltones. Opposite hitter number 8, Aiza Maizo Pontillas. Middle blocker number 11, Marian Buitre. Middle blocker number 12, Casey Galtones. And outside spiker number 20, Jonah Sabete. Starting libero is number 22, Baby Love Barbon. And the head coach for the Angels is Timmy Santo Tomas. And now the starters for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Center number 17, Captain Louis Romero. Outside spiker number 4, Kate Santiago. Middle blocker number 8, Riza Cruz. Opposite hitter number 12, Trisha Tubu. Outside spiker number 15, Pia Ildefonso. And middle blocker number 21, Sam Nolasco. Starting libero is number 17, Jessa Dorog. And the head coach for the Foxies is Jerry Yee. This match is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board.
Here are your starters. Start a new way to watch the PVL via the Pilipinas Live app for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for 149 pesos. As we see the starting lineup for Coach Timmy Santo Tomas, Cheng and Buitre will be starting this time. And of course, here in the Farm Fresh Foxies side, Zam Nolasco will be starting for Coach Jerry Yee, along with Pia Ildefonso, Riza Cruz, Louis Romero, and the rest of the camp for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Thank you very much for joining us here in the Phil Sports Arena. If you're watching us on the Pilipinas Live app, we're here to give you set 1 action as Louis Romero will start us off in today's game. Set by Cheng, combination play blocked by Farm Fresh Foxies. The reverse to Aiza Pontillas. Pia Ildefonso with the first ball. They go to Trisha Tubu, and Trisha Tubu will get us off to a very energetic start. 1 point on the board for Farm Fresh.
You're talking about the #1 scoring right now coming into this contest. 133 attack points. Just second to Ces Molina's 125 attack points. But Tubu score, of course, the leading scorer with 140 points scored in 8 matches played. First point likewise here for, let me double check this, in this last sequence. This is a good placement of a shot. As we take a look at the former star coming from USD, Galdones.
Petro Gazz, 1 point on the board. It's a tie here. Soaring Jonas Abete, one of the players that we highlighted in our pre-game earlier, Coach Ronnie.
Oo, itong si Jonas Abete has been on a hot streak. Tremendous scoring explosion for the former Bulacan State University player. 11.8 points per game and a part of the 2019 team na nag-champion para sa Petro Gazz sa Reinforced Conference.
Speaking of champion, we have Jonah doing an off-speed hit here. Jesadoro with the first ball to Trisha Tubu. Cross court, a chase. Petro Gazz will send it over. Farm Fresh has a chance here. Kate Santiago with the cross court, but that one is too strong for the Adamson soaring, from the Adamson Lady Falcon rather.
Kate Santiago, the second best scorer. Scoring here para dito sa Farm Fresh on that off the block point. And had the chance to meet some of these players last year when I was invited to talk para sa Adamson Soaring Falcon. So isa to sa mga nakasama ko, sila Tubu, sila Rui Romero, and those who have been left that will play for the upcoming season for Adamson. Masayahing grupo to. Simple lang sila and pare-pareho ang kanilang pangarap. Matapos ang pag-aaral, matulungan ang kanilang mga pamilya.
At yun yung nagiging inspirasyon nila to do well, of course, in this match as Farm Fresh wants to create a winning streak there. And speaking of winning streak, Trisha Tubu with the hot hands will bring Farm Fresh up to 3. It's a tie here early on in set number 1.
It was only 8 of 24. Finished with 9, probably one of the lowest outputs for Tubu. But the most important thing was that they were able to get a 3-set win, their first win in the last 12 games, dating back to the previous conference.
As we see, Jonas Abete who attacks it onto the net. And grabe no, Coach, they're coming off of a high itong Farm Fresh kasi ito yung first win, as you said, in the franchise as a whole as they started last season. Petro Gazz naman has been here for 5 years.
Tagal na yan.
Tagal na.
Perennial contender yan eh.
And in their last 5 games, Coach, anong nakikita niyong nangyayari sa kanila? This is an outlier for them, especially that they're veterans here in the league.
Well, it just so happened na sunod-sunod din yung playing schedule nila at sila yung naglalaro sa out of town. But that's no excuse. Ano yung nakita nangyayari? The teams that they have beaten are the teams so far that in the lower tier. Yung mga tumalo sa kanila are yung teams na nandun na mumuro papunta sa quarterfinals. But for you to be able to get to the last 8, you have to get a win or 2 dun sa mga teams na nasa taas. Kasi ilan lang ba yung nasa baba? Diba? 12 teams tayo. Ilan na nasa baba, ilan ang aakyat. And they have 2 more games after today's match, but they have to sweep their 3 remaining games, including this one, for them to at least have a chance for a possible playoff spot dun sa 4th and final spot.
Exactly. 3-point lead here for Farm Fresh. For those who need a refresher, all teams will play 11 games.
Only.
Only.
Oh, mahaba yung phase na to. But the bottom line is, ano man ang dami ng ilalaro mo, 4 lang ang papasok sa quarterfinals. And wala pang talong Creamline, Chocomucho 1, Cheritigo 1, Signal 2. Meron pang 5-3 na PLDT na yun ang hinahabol ngayon ng Petro Gazz Angels.
Speaking of Petro Gazz Angels, I think this is a good opportunity to turn it over to Alexis Tinsay for this report.
Yanni and Coach Ronnie actually got to talk to the players spearheading in numbers in the PVL. And yes, you're right. I'm talking about your Shatubu. I actually got to talk to her at biniro daw sa kanya ni Coach Jerry na huwag pabayaan yung stats niya. And for Trisha, nakaka-boost daw ito ng energy to just keep on enjoying the game. Because when your heart is into it, di raw talaga niya napapansin yung pressure. And for Trisha, the only challenging part is that given that they're not playing for Adamson anymore and they're part of a pro team here, academics isn't that integrated into their volleyball training as they are 2 separate entities now. But at least they're all still living in one dormitory, making their gelling together ever so solid. And this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive UAAP, PVL, and PBA coverage all in one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Download the app from Google Play, Apple Store, or via PilipinasLive.com. Register now for free, and let's see in this rally who will get the point.
Thank you, Alexis. It's a good point there. And speaking of point, it will go to the Petro Gazz Angels. Ganda ng sinabi nyo about how the players here in the Farm Fresh squad are juggling playing in the pro and still finishing their academics. As Coach Ronnie said, that they're also prioritizing that to help with their families as well here in the pro league.
And that's a promise that they made, I believe, before playing their first match here. Na they will make their leap of faith to play as professionals, but they are bound to finish their studies. At mahirap i-juggle yan kasi ito kabuhayan na to, hindi na to basta laro para sa kanila.
As Alexis Tinsay reported a while ago, we see Jonas Abete soaring again, and that's a cross-court hit as Petro Gazz is on tie now at 8 points.
Sa 4 na sunod-sunod na pagkatalo ng Petro Gazz, talo sa F2, talo sa next lead, at panalo sa F2 rather, panalo sa next lead. Natalo ito sa Chocomucho, natalo sa Signal HD Spikers, natalo sa Cheritigo. At ayaw na sana nilang masundan pa ng isa dahil kung hindi, that will be disastrous for their campaign.
And nakikita natin the energy of the veteran team here with the Petro Gazz Angels, determined to get back on the winning column here in the PVL.
But it's going to be a tough grind here against a solid team na nothing to lose and coming off their first win as a franchise, as you pointed out earlier during the pregame.
That's right, Coach. And Ganda ng sinabi nyo na nothing to lose itong team na to. And this team is already getting their groove slowly on, especially na they started last conference na nakikita na natin yung iba't ibang players nagsashine throughout their matches here. What is the good spot here in the Farm Fresh Foxies side na ipatuloy lang nila throughout the conference?
The chemistry is becoming clearer for this unit. Alam mo naman ang go-to player, si Tubu, Kate Santiago, si Cruz. And then the emergence also of Ildefonso when she got her break from Coach Jerry. So, unti-unti, nahanap mo yung talagang solid starting unit. And then you build your second crew as well. And then when you strike a balance between your starting and second unit, mas madali na para kay Coach Jerry at sa team ng Farm Fresh Foxies.
Tama, tama. And speaking of Farm Fresh, they have a chance here. Petro Gazz tried to push that one over, but too wide for Aiza Maizo Pentillas as Farm Fresh will take a 2-point lead. It's 9-11.
Very nice to see Aiza Maizo Pentillas still playing at the peak of her game. Decorated and really illustrious volleyball career for the former UST.
Over on two dump. A smart play by Janelle Cheng. It's 1-point lead by Farm Fresh as Petro Gazz knocks on their doors. Check that out once again.
That's Janelle Cheng, a part of the champion team of the Lady Blazers in their first title run. I believe in season 90, kasama sila Pangs Panaga, among others.
But Zam Nolasco answers back with that cross-court hit. She wasn't a starter in their last game. She has played seldom games here throughout the
Konti lang.
Yes.
Konti lang. Alam ko si Zam at Dean Verdoro plays for Coach Jerry sa Lady Blazers.
Okay, so they're juggling that one as well. As we see a cross-court here, hit here by Petro Gazz and Aiza Maizo Pentillas. As you said, Coach, one of the more reliable players.
He was a veteran hitter for you who's been through a lot of wars and a winner in her own right. For the last so many years, when you talk about UST, how many big names has this school produced over the years? Not just in this decade rather, but even in the previous century as well. 2-point lead for Farm Fresh. Timeout muna rito para kay Coach Tim.
To feel the heart of volleyball, watch every set, spike, dig, and block live in HD and on demand anytime, anywhere, and on any device via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and register now. Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena as we have the Petro Gazz Angels going head-to-head against the Farm Fresh Foxies. The Farm Fresh Foxies brought us to our first technical timeout. It's 13-11 right now as Pia Ildefonso will help lead her team to another win coming off of that high, their first franchise win against Jerflor. Well, here in the camp of Gretzel Soltones, will want to get back on the winning column.
Yes, matagal-tagal na silang hindi nananalo at mula November 14 at least, mula November 4 rather, mula nung natalo sa Charity Go crossovers, halos ilang linggo na yon. Mahigit 2 linggo na. But more than that, the chances of still making it to the quarterfinals is still very much present. Although yung ilang percentage na wala sa kanilang mga kamay. Kasi kailangan hindi makalusot ang PLDT sa kanilang mga susunod na laro. Good. Drop shot coming from Aiza Maizo Pentillas over the double block. Away from the coverage. Lead down to 1 here para sa Orange Shades.
Tignan natin to. Once more, right above that block between with Ildefonso. Louis Romero will reverse to Trisha Tubu. And up here by Petro Gazz. He send it over. Back to Trisha Tubu. First ball by Pia, and they go back to her. Quick set and attack. Ooh, that was a smart play, Coach Ron.
Coming from Janelle Cheng, that's what she does best. Actually, pareho sila ni Chisa Head ng style. Deliberate, pero ang bilis ng mga mata at higit sa lahat, a scoring threat, which is why, alam mo, laging nagcha-champion itong si Janelle Cheng at sa kanyang mga team na nilalaruan.
Right. On the other side of the court, we also have the young Louis Romero who set that up for Trisha Tubu for another point in the Farm Fresh side.
High school pa lang, magaling na to eh. Tapos tumawid ng college, napakahusay. Dito sa pro ranks, we know that the upside in her skill sets is going to improve much more dahil ang katapat niya rito yung mga established setters na at national players pa.
Marami talaga siyang matututunan from the veterans here as she shows her prowess. She went to Pia Ildefonso. Unfortunately, double blocked for the Farm Fresh side, and Petro Gazz will get a tie at 14.
That was a block point generated by Marian Buitre, was scored at least 2 of the last 3 points here for the Angels.
14 all early in set number 1. Both teams are hanging on. Jonas Abete.
And a serve.
Quick set and attack, and Trisha Tubu. Coach, miscommunication error ba yun?
Nabitin lang, hindi lang nagsakto yung set, but that was a good combination play to free up itong si Trisha Tubu from a different spot.
Jonas Abete will continue to serve. 1-point lead for the girls in red. Ildefonso, though, unable to put that one up properly as Jonas Abete will get a service ace here. Substitutions for the side of Coach Jerry Yee as Pia will come out. Lai Bertolano, former
UP, right. Oo.
In.
Kahusay ito. Number 1 scorer ito ng UP in her time playing for the Maroons.
And it's good to see them here in the pro leagues, fighting against the veteran teams. Louis Romero,
Alanganin.
one-hand set.
First ball problems here for Coach Jerry. Forces his hand to call a timeout as they have given up a 1-point lead and are now behind by 3 points.
Kaya lang, ano lang tayo, breach lang tayo magbaba. Ha? Let's go. Pasa lang, pasa lang. May atake naman eh. Pag commit lang, isipin nyo sa inyo pa punta lagi yung ball. Bawi, mga 32. Pasa tayo! Pasa tayo! Tara!
Watch men's volleyball action this 2023 as the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference gets going every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday on One Sports Plus, and on Pilipinas Live. A timeout there called by Coach Jerry Yee as Petro Gazz.
Kailangan eh. Kasi may problema sila rito sa kanilang service reception at inaatake ng sunod-sunod ni Sabete. Kanina si Ildefonso, ngayon si Bertolano, ngayon service ace. And sometimes it just takes one simple thing to swing the momentum on your side. And Jonas Sabete, whom we highlighted earlier during the pregame, has been the spark here in this fight back para dito sa Angels.
Pinag-usapan nga natin na Jonah is not a stranger to
Mahusay ito and a testament to the fact that you don't have to come from the big schools to be a major star in Philippine volleyball. Nako.
occasional error here on the side of the Farm Fresh side. Clarifications going on by referee Erlindo Eusebio. Petro Gazz right now on a 6-0 run. Jonas Abeta has been on the service line and serving well.
Kanina pa siya dyan.
Yes, coach. First ball by Lai. They go to Tubu.
Oh, nice. No problem. Making the adjustment. Tubu now the leading scorer, I believe, here so far in the set. More efficient, more accurate. But of course, top of mind defensively ng Angels is to contain the scoring of Tubu.
Tubu at 4 points right now. But of course, Petro Gazz Angels hindi magpapatalo as Marian Buitre will get another point on the board.
And once again, Cheng going to Buitre. Look at the push. Once again, for defense, reception. Concerns here so far para sa Foxies.
Petro Gazz 20-15, a 5-point lead for them. But off of a wipe, Isa Cruz will bring Farm Fresh up to 16.
Running hit on that slide play. Medyo nakakabangon. Pagkatapos magbigay ng sunod-sunod na puntos, doon sa service ni Jonas Abete.
Lai Bertolano with that serve. One-handed set.
Galing ng adjustment.
Louis to Kate. Lai Bertolano again with the first ball. Kate Santiago with that cross court. Trisha Tubu. They go to Riza.
Nice.
And it's inside, coach.
Yes. She saw the opening rather, and Romero once again, good duel here between Romero and Cheng. Romero helping the orange shirts come back after a slight slump. Still behind, but only by 3.
3-point lead. Liza Bertolano with a jump serve. Combination, awkward angle there for Gretzel. Kate Santiago answered back.
Oh,
Was the set, coach, low for Gretzel?
palayo.
Palayo.
Oo, palayo at mababa. Ayan, sinasabi ni Coach Timmy na itulak na lang. Pero easier said than done at times dahil yung sitwasyon. Minsan, that's the shot that you think that was called for, but that will not cross the net for Gretzel.
But speaking of crossing the net, Casey Galdones will stop the bleeding for Petro Gazz Angels. They're 21-18 as we check it out in a closer look.
The Cheng has been disguising her ball distribution really well. Very hard to guard, hard to guess as well.
Cheng with that serve. Riza Cruz again with a swipe off of the hands of Soldones.
At least 4 points in this set for Riza Cruz. Good option on offense. 53 points heading to this game at number 33 in scoring. Also with 46 attack points heading to this match.
She has around 6 points right now from 5 attacks. We're talking about Riza Cruz.
Nice.
Romero, quick set and attack by Sam Nolasco.
Nolasco, Cruz has been giving the defense of the Angels at the net some problems. This time it's the turn of Coach Timmy to call a ceasefire para sa Angels.
Chance ball, wag niyo iwanan yung tao ninyo. Kailangan sabayan ninyo. Okay? Tsaka usapan natin anong area yung isasara, di ba? Quick, get that area. Ilang bola na yung pupunta dun sa pwesto na yon. Okay? So, sunod lang tayo sa pattern natin. Okay? So, sagayin natin. Isang magandang receive, tapos atake tayo maayos. Go!
Hey, Petro Gazz Angels!
Saka wag tayong magtapon ng bola. Wag tayong magtatapon ng bola. Gawa ng paraan lagi.
Coach Timmy Santo Tomas calling that timeout. It's 21-20. It's a 6-2 run
Right.
in favor of the Farm Fresh
Yes,
Foxies.
naiwanan kasi sila kanina at 19-4. Tapos bumalik dito kaya dumikit ang orange shirts.
Kate Santiago tried with that one. A double block there by Petro Gazz.
Open na open.
She tried again and
Well,
look at that cross court.
You have to guard the following people. Cruz, Nolasco, and then you have Tubu and Santiago. So pick your poison. Romero once again toying with the defense of the red shirts. They have a climb of a 5-point deficit to tie the count at 21 apiece.
And speaking of Louis Romero, in the pregame, we had that VTR where she talked about inspiration niya. Si Janelle Cheng.
Buhay pa.
Soltones down the line. Kate Santiago answers back. Sam Nolasco there. And that is good for Farm Fresh.
And as they say, height is might. Perfect timing from Sam Nolasco. The tallest player for the Foxies getting the job done. 19-14 down. Now ahead at 22-21. This is an 8-1 run. 8-2 run. Countered by Farm Fresh Foxies.
Now Farm Fresh up on top by 1 point. Knocking on the door of match point here in set number 1 for our first game. Go to Soltones for Petro Gazz. Louis chooses Gates. And Casey Galdones saw that one coming. Coach read like a book for her.
They needed that point. At least 3 block points here in this set. Santiago once again going for the drop. Dinelay din ni Galdones yung akit niya. Tied at 22. Tied first set.
A chase here.
Nako. Yung
First ball nila, Coach, no?
reception problems here continues to be a red flag for Coach Jerry Yee. We've lost track of that 1-point lead. Or lost traction of that 1-point lead. And now behind right now, 23-22.
1-point game here in set number 1. Louis Romero will go to Kate Santiago. Over receive and no one to cover for the girls in orange.
That's a lucky play. That's good luck coming from Cheng. Santiago had a wide open spot, but look at the defense of Cheng. And again, it's all about smartness. It's all about reading the defense, but at times, it's also about luck. 2 set points here para sa Angels. Tight.
Kate Santiago answers. Jonas Abete this time.
That's in.
Once again. And that will give Petro Gazz set number 1 here in our first game on this Tuesday as we check out the play that got that set for the Petro Gazz Angels.
It's all about experience here, Yanni. Down at 22-21, finding a way to win, relying on the veterans, and putting pressure here on the younger unit of Farm Fresh Foxies. Pag natalo ka,
Right.
hindi ka napapasok. And they have to do that not just in the other match na kung saan nanalo sila, kundi ngayon sa PLDT at sa game kontra sa Akari.
For their last 3 games in
Yes.
elimination round.
Nakaraan pa na nailusot nila. So, 4 na yun. 4 na sunod.
Yeah. Speaking of the pressure, we have the Petro Gazz Angels against the Farm Fresh Foxies as they get on to set number 2. Petro Gazz wanting to take this set, while Farm Fresh hoping to ride that momentum
Yes.
on here.
Looking for the first winning streak as a franchise.
Ooh, let's serve there. Kate Santiago tried, but that will sail out and will give Petro Gazz the first point here in set number 2.
And I thought that the biggest point for the red shirts was that block coming from Janelle Cheng that turned into the final point of the previous set. Kasi pwedeng nag-extend yung set na yun eh.
Right. Farm Fresh with the ball. Jessa goes to Trisha. Cheng with a reverse to Maizo Pontillas.
Santiago down the line. Very hard to defend.
And we see Cheng again to Sultanes, but that one sails outside and the point will go.
Block.
Oh, it's touched. My block
Right,
touch.
right.
Okay.
Happened right in front of our first referee, but Coach Jerry will challenge that call.
Okay.
The first challenge in this match.
An early challenge as well here in set number 2. The challenge will be a net
Net
touch
touch, oo.
for Coach Jerry Lee. So, refresher for everyone, both teams have 2 challenges each. If the challenge is unsuccessful, then that
Bawas.
bawas yung
Bawas
challenges
ng
nila.
isa.
But if it's successful throughout this match, they'll continue to have the remaining challenges that they have left. So we have a net fault challenge here, and we'll check out from the cameras of the referees. Oh, kabang. Coach, bakit tumawa ka na lang sa akin, Coach?
Ayan, maliwanag. So that was the call, I guess.
Unsuccessful because Coach Jerry was the one who challenged the net fault.
So one remaining challenge for the orange shirts.
It's 2-0 here in set number 2.
Towering Zam Nolasco once again.
As you mentioned, yung height talaga ni Zam Nolasco is an
Laki,
advantage
ang laki. Big.
here on the front line.
Mga Remy Palma, mga Clemente, mga Majoy Baron, di ba?
So they have to take this into an advantage, Coach, na nandito si Zam sa harap.
Sa harap, tama yan. Oh,
Oh, wow.
it doesn't mean that height is always might, says Gretzel Sortones and Jonas Abete, 2 of the smaller wing spikers that we have, but 2 of the best, probably among the best. Look at the milestone for the pride of Katmon Cebu, na si Gretzel Sortones.
2-point lead here now. Trisha.
Oh.
It could have been a chance ball, pero it went straight to the net. Awkward po ba, Coach, yung pagpasa ni Alay kay Trisha Tubo?
Hindi naman, yun lang i-over mo lang eh. So from a chance ball to no chance. Yun ang nangyari dun sa sequence na yun.
Sayang. 6 points here for Gretzel Sultanes, but that will go straight to the net and Farm Fresh will get their second point to stop the bleeding. Zam Nolasco on our service.
Part of 2 consecutive championships for Coach Jerry Yee, who upset the opposition in the last 2 years of the NCAA. Smart.
Touch.
Smart. Very smart. Pag veterano ka na, it's not about force. It's about reading the blockers.
IQ no, Coach.
Ayan, tinan mo. Disguising a strong hit. At hindi na palakasan.
Just avoiding Bertolano with that attack as Casey Galdones will serve. They go to Trisha Tubu. Cheng this time will shoot for Bete. The ball is still alive as Eliza will send it over.
Oh, Buitre will miss.
And Buitre saw it coming. The reaction of Marian Buitre as she attacked that one outside. It's a 2-point lead for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Feisty and fiery as ever, Marian Buitre.
Trisha Tubo with 4 attack points. Quick set and attack.
Right. That's a combination play. Misdirection coming from Marian Buitre, of course.
And we use this opportunity to go to Alexis Tinsay now for this report.
Yanni and Coach Ronnie, I got to ask a Lady Beast of Petro Gazz Angels, Gretchen Soltones, if there was one word that could encapsulate what the Angels are hungry for now, and it's a finisher. Given the grueling 5-setter matches lately, Gretchen says they have the endurance, the skills, the fighting spirit they've had for years. It's the end game that will get them to climb the ladder and dominate against their foes. Let's see in this game kung makuha ba nila yung panapos na matagal na nilang hinahanap. And this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive UAAP, PVL, PBA coverage in just one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Now available on Google Play, Apple Store, or via PilipinasLive.com. Let's go back to set 2 as Farm Fresh Foxies will set this up.
Thank you, Alexis, for that report with the service here by Liza Bertolano. A dunk there by Louis Romero. Attack from the
Pasok.
pipe.
Back row play generated by Cheng, going to a different pace, a different hitter. Bantayado yung open, binigay sa likuran kay Gretzel. Away from the double block. But the most important part is the lead has increased once again.
4 points.
Right.
It's 7 points for Gretzel Soltones. For Sabete, she has 8 points so far in this ball game. 4-point lead here with Petro Gazz taking set number 1. Kate Santiago will try. No one to cover there. It sails outside.
Off the block point coming from Kate Santiago.
Right.
We talked about the fact that she is the second leading scorer for the Farm Fresh Foxies, but was the #1 scorer dun sa una nilang panalo na dun sa huli nilang laban.
Against Jerflor, what Coach Ronnie was talking about, but an over and 2 play there by Janelle Cheng will have Farm Fresh scrambling. And Louis Romero with that smart play leaves Soltones stunned.
The up coming from Santiago, Romero. Wow, 200 push, beating the libero, likewise freezing the defense of Gretzel Soltones.
Exactly.
Oh,
Good serve there by Riza Cruz. Produces a shank here on the Petro Gazz side.
this is a good run para sa kanila.
Right, I was just gonna say it's just a 1-point lead na lang. A while ago we had a 4-point lead for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Their version of a 4-1 run here in set 2, courtesy of this young lady at the service line. Tight.
That was an awkward angle, coach, na for the set of Janelle Cheng.
Ayan, maliwanag. Double contact.
Now we're tied at 8 here in set number 2.
Cruz has been the spark here in the second set.
As she serves for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Buitre, block, coverage. No go for Petro Gazz Angels.
6-1 run here. This time for Farm Fresh. Mabuti na lang para sa Angels, mahaba pa yung set. Kanina kasi nung nag-run sila sa dulo, wala nang chance makabalik yung Farm Fresh.
1-point lead by the Farm Fresh Foxies. Ariza Cruz back on her service line. Janelle Cheng will set to Gretzel Soltones.
Well read by Tubu.
Cheng again goes back to Gretch. Romero to Santiago, red. Joust on the net and will be won by Petro Gazz Angels.
Stop the scoring run generated by Cruz. Buitre redeeming herself earlier from an attack miscue. Tied score at 9.
And Ariza Cruz will head on out as Jess Adorog will come in for the camp of Coach Jerry Yee.
Who plays for Coach Jerry as well doon sa CSB Lady Blazers. Net touch.
Net touch on the Petro Gazz side, and the point will be awarded to Farm Fresh.
Down 7-3, up 10-9, 7-2 run. Farm Fresh.
Cheng with a look combination play.
Net touch for Zam Nolasco.
And they answer back with a net touch. You know, coach, it's a tie now with 10 points.
What started as a good scoring run for Petro Gazz has been turned into a close fight here by Farm Fresh.
Exactly, as
Lusot.
Tubu
Open block.
on the corner of the side of Petro Gazz, and that cross-court hit will bring Farm Fresh to a 1-point lead here in set number 2.
Well angle hit delivered by the top gun of Farm Fresh. Going to zone 5.
Cheng to Maizo Pontillas. Gretsch will have this opportunity. Coverage by Farm Fresh.
Reverse set.
To Trisha Tubu as Petro Gazz will send it over. Back to Trisha Tubu.
Will miss. Not this time.
Coach Timmy Santo Tomas could have played libero over on the sidelines sa tamaan siya ng bola. Ni Trisha Tubu, it's an 11-point ball game in the second set. Soltones with that serve. Romero to Bertolano. Cheng with the look to Aiza. And off of a swipe from the hands of Zam and Lai.
Aisa Maizo quietly propelling her team back in the driver's seat. Once again attacking the defense of the smaller blocker and scoring off live Bertolano.
Kate Santiago. Oh, over receive and kill by Jonas Abete.
That will be out. And point. Pasok ba yun?
Oh, it seems
Pasok sa ano, di ba? Para sa Farm Fresh, no?
right.
That was wide for Sabete.
Another deadlock here in set number 2, 12 all. Gretchen Soltones with that first ball. They go to Aiza. And
Back
the
to back.
point will go to Farm Fresh.
Back-to-back attack miscues here for the Angels, who are behind by 1 at this stage.
And we head on over to our first technical timeout here in set number 2, courtesy of Farm Fresh. Call pound 8855 or visit your nearest signal dealer. As we check out the poll question, which spiker will take command of this match? Is it Gretzel Soltones or Kate Santiago?
Ayan ang mga numbers. Yani, you can share it with our viewers.
As we see here, of course, we have Gretzel Soltones with 8 points and 6 attacks so far. Kate Santiago with 4 points from 4 attacks. Our poll results with 68% and Kate Santiago with 32% from everyone voting on the Pilipinas Live app. As we check out the attack efficiency, Gretzel Soltones up on top with 32% and Kate Santiago with 25% attack efficiency.
Actually, si Risa Cruz yung pupuntos ng gusto para sa Farm Fresh with 8 points. But the equation is between those two players that you saw earlier. So, yan, yung porsyento. But what about some problems here? Once again, para sa Angels, sa kanilang reception.
And Farm Fresh will go up by 2 points as Zam Nolasco will serve for the camp of Coach Jerry Yee. Clarification from a while ago, this is the 13th point is our only technical timeout. My apologies as Zam Nolasco covers. To Shatubu, blocked. Single block there by Casey Galdones, as she'll try again. Bertolano with that attack. Sabete. Double block coverage, but the point will go to Coach Jerry Yee as he claps on the sidelines.
4 touches called in that last attack. Kaya may challenge naman dito si Coach Santo Tomas on a possible block touch.
First challenge here for the camp of Coach Timmy. It's a block touch, as Coach Ronnie said. And Petro Gazz and Farm Fresh has been neck and neck throughout this entire match. Set number 1, though, going to the side of the Petro Gazz Angels. Farm Fresh showing their prowess despite being a young team. They joined the conference in the last one for the PVL. And Petro Gazz has been part of the PVL since 2018. As we check out the replay here. Block touch challenge. It's a yes in favor of the Petro Gazz Angels. So that means Coach Timmy Santo Tomas still has 2 challenges left here in this ballgame.
And the point will be replayed.
Sam Nolasco again with the service.
Ang lakas.
Sabete onto the net, and the Farm Fresh will go up another point. It's a 3-point lead for them.
Biggest for them rather, here in this set. Down at 7-3, ahead at 15-12 since that time. 12 points for them, 5 only for Petro Gazz.
Zam again with the service. Cheng to Sabete, coverage. Kate will set up Lai, and Lai will get it off of a cross-court hit.
Teamwork, very evident here. But more than that, this is a good and sizable lead para dito sa Farm Fresh.
And we head on to a timeout called by the camp of Coach Timmy.
Dito, so kailangan mo pumunta sa kaliwa ng block. Nandito, sumusunod ka dito eh. Kaya kita mo, lahat ng palo, pag depensa mo, lagi kang palabas pa kaliwa. Okay? Huwag ka masyadong pumasok dito sa loob. Abangan mo lang yon. Tiwala ka dito sa block mo. Walang pupunta dito sa loob. Mache-check lang yan. Okay? Isa pa, yung receive natin, girls, kailangan natin itaas ng maayos. Minamadali natin si Ate Cheki. Gusto nyo kasi kagad idikit yung bola sa net eh. Nakita nyo, yung bola mataas kamay. Magaan yung bola, taas natin na maayos, ha?
Galambi! Petro Gazz Angels! Gamit ka muna.
Sabi ni Coach Timmy sa timeout na yun, gusto nila idikit sa net yung bola kaagad. Coach Ronnie, what does that mean for our...
Dali na agad yung bola kay Cheng. So, imbes na maayos yung reception, ang nangyayari, namamadali. So, lalong nagkakamali. Depende sa dating ng bola. Yan. Good dig.
Farm Fresh has a 5-0 run. And that will extend it to 6 right now off of a block touch courtesy of Trisha Tubu.
What about Sam Nolasco? That excellent dig leading to this transition play by Tubu.
And then Espina will come in. And Soltones will go out for Coach Timmy. Fresh legs here for the girls in red. Over on 2 play there. Trisha Tubu. Off-speed hit and just above the double block of Petro Gazz.
Look at the vertical generated here. Just over the single block against Sabete. And Tubu, the more familiar that she is with the opposition, the better that she will be.
Nolasco continuous serving. With a cross-court hit will be awarded to the Petro Gazz Angels as Aiza Maiza Pontillas stop. This is too much of a lead for the Farm Fresh.
There was a 12-all scoreline earlier. That's 18-12. And the Young Turks getting the job done. Cruz, Nolasco, Bertolano.
Coverage there by Louie Romero as Eliza will send it over. Matet Espina with the chase, but Farm Fresh will get that point.
I thought that ball was going to go long.
It's 19-13 here in set number 2. The longest time Farm Fresh has led in this ball game, but the block touch will give Petro Gazz their 14th point as Jonas Sabete to think for that one.
Of the block point here coming from Sabete.
Substitutions for Coach Timmy. Yamzon and Saet go in for Pontillas and Cheng.
Also former UAAP champion, Chi Saet. While Timmy Chamson, of course, played for UP before, and several other PVL teams like Banco Perlas.
Saet with that serve. Lai with an off-speed hit, and Yamzon unable to cover for that one.
Coach Timmy talking to Tiami. Bertolano outsmarting the double block, but more than that, finding the opening. So depensa ng Angels.
Dahil sa Bertolano, UP star back in their UAAP days. Block there. Over-receive, a push. Yamzon makes a name for herself here in the second set.
Late entry, no problem. Gave up a point earlier, secures one this time. For Petro Gazz, who are still behind at this stage of the set. Nakuha nila yung unang set, 25-22.
Jonas Sabete with 9 points from 7 attacks and 2 aces so far as she serves. Jessa with the first ball. They go to Kate with an off-speed. Louis chooses Trisha from the back. Saet will go to Yamzon. Well, they keep it alive and they won't as the ball lands outside.
2 straight here for the red shirts. From a high of 6, lead is down to 4 here para sa Farm Fresh. And the catalyst has been Chamzon.
And players coming from the bench, coach, diba iba yung perspective nila coming to the game?
Well, situational subs or trying to change something when there are problems, of course, na nangyayari. Kasi ang number 1 hitter talaga is si Retzel Soltones, diba? Pero defensively, hinahanapan sila ngayon. So, perhaps what is ang opensa?
Speaking of offense, over on 2, Louis Romero.
Uy,
Matet Espina there.
Attack here, Petro Gazz.
losing her footing. As Saet went for a reverse set.
Being helped up by her teammates. She's walking on the court. Looks like she'll be able to continue on as we check that out closer.
Excellent decision coming from Saet as the defense was converged on the opposite side.
21 serving 16.
As the Foxies dodge a bullet there and build a 5-point lead.
Right, lucky break for Farm Fresh. And speaking of lucky break, well, Petro Gazz be able to save this one. They send it over through a rainbow.
Nako.
Zam Nolasco. Yamzon blocked it this time.
Sam Velasco, Risa Cruz, excellent contributions here in set 2. And they have put themselves in a position to equal the set count as they have moved 1 point more. At palaki yung kanilang kalamangan na itabla na dun sa 2014 na count kanina.
Right. Oh, and Zam Nolasco on cue with that single block. Si Zam, she didn't play in their last game.
Oo, pero ang puntos na yun na Yani ay nakuha ni Marian Buitre.
Ah, it goes inside.
Yes. Kaya importante yung slow-mo kasi
Tama, coach.
sa angulo natin talaga minsan mahirap makita.
Kate Santiago though answered that back. And
Yes.
Farm Fresh will inch closer to get set point.
At kung ganito kalaki ang lamang mo, palitan lang ng side out, makukuha mo na to.
Saet goes to Casey Galdones as she found an opening in the middle of the Farm Fresh camp.
Last push for the Angels. In comes back or Maizo and Cheng will return.
It's 18-23 now. Petro Gazz has a chance to tie it with Janelle Cheng having 8 excellent sets so far. Louis Romero will choose Tubu. Cheng this time to Aiza. To Kate for Farm Fresh coverage and no go for the Petro Gazz Angels. Farm Fresh will go to set points.
I'll say this is a matter of fact. Yung quickness factor, dun lamang talaga ang Farm Fresh. They can change the pace at any time. And in this set, it has shown. But I think yung floor defense nila talaga yung vastly improved. Kaya lagi silang nakaka-transition attack. Bagay na hindi natin nakita masyado, lalo sa dulo ng unang set.
Coverage by Petro Gazz as Janelle Cheng pushes that over. And the point will go to the Petro Gazz Angels with an attack error from Trisha Tubu.
Red shirt saving 1 set point. 5 set points remains here for Farm Fresh.
We'll see if they'll be able to hang on or if Farm Fresh will get their first set win here in the first game this Tuesday. Soltones now on our service line. He has this opportunity to give a point to the Angels. Kate Santiago with an awkward first ball. Nolasco will send it over. Aiza Maizo Pontillas with the push, but that is too wide for the veteran, and Farm Fresh will get their first set in today's game. Sam Nolasco, of course, one of the players who have been contributing well for the Farm Fresh Foxies. It's 19-25 in set number 2.
nila yung hamon ng batang unit ng Farm Fresh.
A while ago, Coach Ronnie was able to mention that Farm Fresh is here just playing with joy and no pressure kasi yun nga,
Walang pressure talaga eh.
they've just been trying to create a better mount for them compared to their debut conference in the last conference. They have one win so far, and that's their first win. And their franchise, the Farm Fresh Foxies, as we see different players popping off and showing their prowess in the more rookie team with PL Defonso, Trisha Tubu, Kate Santiago. These girls came from the collegiate ranks, still are studying in the collegiate ranks and trying to balance that out. Farm Fresh, they send it over to Trisha Tubu. To Galdones this time, and Galdones will get the point, first point for the Petro Gazz Angels.
A good start here for the Angels. Once again, trying to set a good pace, but more than that, trying to stay ahead of the Orange Shirts who are slowly gathering momentum in terms of confidence level.
And importante yung confidence level, especially that we head on over here in set number 3. Which team will get it? Sabete. Ooh, the cross-court attack. Sharp and good for Jonah Sabete.
Sabete now with a total of 10 points. First player in double figures for all of the players here this afternoon. Sabete, we talked about the fact that she scored 60 points in the last 4 games combined, coming off 40 points with 22 and 18 in the last 2 matches.
Romero reverses to Justin Dorog, who comes in, starts here in set number 3 for Coach Jerry Yee, but the point will go to Petro Gazz. They're up by 3.
They played together in college, now playing opposite sides. Dorog beaten by Buitre. Buitre gives the Angels a 2-point lead, or 3-point lead rather.
Trisha Tubu blocked, and no one on the other side for the Farm Fresh Foxies to cover Petro Gazz. 4-0 run here in set number 3.
Naunahan na naman nila. Tingnan natin kung babalikan sila rito ng Farm Fresh.
As you mentioned nga, Coach, a while ago in our analysis, Petro Gazz had a good run early on. But Farm Fresh able to close that game, that set out. Jessel sends it over. Buitre. Trisha Tubu found an opening in the back and will take this opportunity to go to Alexis Tinsay for this report.
Yanni and Coach Ronnie, what an exciting set win for the Farm Fresh Foxies just a while ago, and more on them. I actually got to talk to Kate Santiago, and she may have not won the Pilipinas Live App Ball a while ago, but she indeed has a league of her own. She shared to me that she owes a lot of her sparking performance to Louie dahil nire-remind sa kanya na kahit di pa perfect yung pasa mo, itataas ko yan para sa'yo. This alleviates the pressure off of Kate's shoulders because she gets to relax on the court and naturally focus on what she needs to do. Tingnan natin kung magiging tuloy-tuloy nga ang kanilang confidence here in set 3. And this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive UAAP, PVL, PBA coverage in just one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Now available on Google Play, Apple Store, via PilipinasLive.com. Back to set 3.
Thank you, Alexis, for that report. As you mentioned a while ago, Kate Santiago here contributing for the Farm Fresh Foxies side. We saw a point there by Trisha Tubu. But this time, Trisha Tubu and Riza Cruz.
Right. Double block. Block point here para dito sa Farm Fresh. We're behind 4-0 earlier. Trying to also come up with a good scoring run here to take the momentum away from the red shirts.
Total block points, 5 apiece for both of our teams. As Ildefonso will try there. A set from the back to Sabete. Buitre takes advantage of that over-receive.
Velasco and Riza Cruz were X-factors for the orange shirts. Let's see who will step up to the plate para dito sa red shirts, and Buitre has been playing really well. During the 10-point mark, itong si Marian Buitre, now with a total of 9. Even now scoring itong si Aiza Maiso Pontillas, who has 6 total points.
While Jonah Sabete has 11 points, 8 of them coming from the blocks. Trisha Tubu powers through that wall of Buitre and Sultanes to get their 4th point here on the board.
4 serving 6.
Tubo now with 10 points from 10 attacks.
You were saying 8 points on attack points para kay
Attack points.
Jonas Abete. 8 of her 11 points coming from attack points.
And speaking of attack, the Farm Fresh will get another point.
Nakabalik na.
Pia Ildefonso.
Nakabalik na. Beating the defense of Barbon. Going to zone 5 once again. Ildefonso, cross court. Good delivery. Long and deep.
Trisha this time, good serve with a service ace to get them up to a tie.
Ang bilis makabalik, ano? 4-0 eh. Pero walang kaabog-abog. Nakakabalik. 6-2 counter here.
Cheng to Saltones, and that will get it off of the hands of Riza Cruz.
Even against the taller blocker, no problem for the Lady Beast. 3-time NCAA MVP. Beach volleyball champion in the NCAA. A finals MVP as well. Pride of Catmon, Cebu.
As Buitre 7-6. 1 point for Petro Gazz Angels. And speaking of that, Farm Fresh will tie it to 7. Trisha Tubo has been a bright spot with the Farm Fresh run here early on in set number 3.
I'll say this as a matter of fact. With the way Tubo is striking the ball, is hitting the ball rather, kailangan may sumasabay na blocker talaga. At least isa. Hindi pwedeng wala.
And Pia Ildefonso,
Kaya number 1 scorer eh.
number 1 scorer in the league so far.
Yes.
Luis Romero will go to Justin Dorog.
Good save by Saltones.
Romero will choose Tubo this time.
See?
Tama ka nga, Coach. Kailangan talaga na binabantayan to si Trisha.
At least may sumabay. May sumabay na nga, pumuntos pa rin. Suddenly, Romero goes to the back row.
In between the hands of the Petro Gazz Angels as Pia Ildefonso will serve once again. Farm Fresh up by 1. That one sails out for Pia, and Petro Gazz will go up to a tie at 8. Neck and neck here early in set number 3. Now Janelle Cheng on her service line. As we mentioned in the pre-game idol ni Luis Romero, but that one will sail right outside for Riza Cruz, and they'll give the point to the Petro Gazz Angels. A challenge though by the side of Coach Jerry Yee. Block touch challenge. This is his last challenge left. If it becomes unsuccessful, he used this first challenge early on in set number 1. Unsuccessful, and we'll see for this block touch challenge how it will fare for Coach Jerry Yee. But in our angle here on the panel side, looked like it sailed out. I wasn't able to see a block touch, Coach Ronnie. I don't know, with your eagle eyes.
That's why there's that
The challenge system.
camera system that we have for the challenge. Oo. Hindi natin pwede pangunahan yan
Tama,
dahil yan.
tama.
Dahil yan eh mataas-taas ang ang percentage, mababa ang percentage na magkamali.
And look at that. Check the replay here. And we'll await the decision of our referees. It's a no for our block touch. And that is all for the challenges of Coach Jerry as he looks on.
Napangiti si
Oh, si Pia parang tawan na lang siya eh. And Janelle Cheng will serve. It's
See?
8-8.
yung kapitbahay natin dito, si Lars, tawa ng tawa. Mabuti natatawa, lagi naka...
Happy siya dyan. Speaking of happy, Petro Gazz Angels.
Black touch again. Black point, rather off the black point once again, this time coming from Isa Maizo.
2-point lead for the girls in red, and the substitution will happen for Coach Jerry as Kate Santiago will come in. Justin Dorog will go out. Ganda ng energy ni Kate, always optimistic.
Mahusay ito, mahusay ito. Mula high school hanggang college, kaya marami namang gustong mag-turn pro agad eh. Bago pa lang, pero hindi pa pwede. Pero siya, sila nila mga kasama yung from Adamson, hinog na eh, magagaling na eh. What a play by Saltones.
Answer back by Riza Cruz. Ay, Liza Maizo powering through the wall of the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Excellent defense here para sa Petro Gazz. Ito yung sinasabi kong floor defense na kanina nagkulang. Para makatransition ka, kailangan hindi ka mapatayan para mabalikan mo yung kalaban. At ngayon, mula sa isang puntos na lamang kaninang Farm Fresh, balik sa 3 kalamangan ng Petro Gazz.
With Santiago this
Iba.
time.
Iba pag nasa loob si Kate.
Sabi mo nga, Coach, mahusay talaga to si Kate Santiago.
Matangkad, malaki, malakas.
Lefty.
Kaliwete pa.
Pag kaliwete, Coach, mas mahirap pa itansya.
Sa lahat ng sport, mahirap sila kalaro eh. Kasi hindi regular na right-handed player eh. Nood. That ball should have been out.
And Coach Timmy here discussing on the
Wag na.
sidelines.
Sinabi na ni Jonah, wag na. Oo.
Oo, sabi niya. But the referees will also talk amongst each other.
Kasi nahawakan niya. Parang ang tanong nila rito, nahulog na ba bago niya mahawakan?
And we'll await the decision of our referees by Fernando.
So out na bago niya mahawakan.
And a good call by Jonathan and Coach Timmy not to challenge kasi nag-decide naman din yung mga referees.
Oo.
Gretch Soltones on the service line. It's 12-9 here in set number 3. Coverage there. They go to Sabete. Oh, Trisha Tubu was just behind Coach. Hindi niya nakuha yung
Yes.
As we check out that play that will bring us to our technical timeout here in set number 3.
Konti kay Pia para hindi pag sumasakto kasi tinatapatan lang tayo kahit makarga. Medyo taasan lang natin ng konti dito para medyo maka...
Ball game has been, she's been going up against yung inspiration niya, si Janelle Cheng. Petro Gazz 13-6 right now. Gretch Soltones with 7 excellent digs so far.
Oh, nice. That was missing in that second set loss. Defense much better here. Creating offense from their defense. That's an offensive block for a 5-point lead. This is the biggest lead after a 4-0 start here para sa Petro Gazz. Louis Romero, best setter, palarong pambansa. MVP, Collegiate Conference, PVL. Super League, best setter. Collegiate Challenge, best setter. Champion, Collegiate Conference. Wow.
Wow, Coach. Yung CV niya ata yung binasa mo.
Usay.
All of the accolades for Louis Romero.
It's a miss by Galdones.
It's now a 3-point lead. Farm Fresh with consecutive points here. 14-11. Cheng will go to Sabete. Off-speed hit cover there.
Yan, no? Siya yung napakaraming digs eh. Talking about itong si Luis Romero.
Push there.
Smart play.
Pia Ildefonso unable to cover for that one.
But they were trying to guard the cross-court hit coming from Maiso. But look at how Maiso will disguise that. Hindi down the line eh. Two-hand push. So iba yung dating ng bola.
They really show that it doesn't need to be the strongest of attacks.
Hindi talaga.
IQ talaga sila dito.
Hindi palakasan.
Casey Galdones with a service ace.
Beating Jess Adorog.
5-point game right now. Casey Galdones. Her career in UST
Maayos.
Tigers.
Oh, maayos.
And the chase by Kate Santiago.
Malalaro ni Coach Kung Reyes. Of course, si Casey Galdones.
Marian Buitre.
Yes, one of her best scoring games, talking about the former Lady Maru, who now has exploded for a total of 10 points. Just behind the 13 of Jonas Abete. 10 points and 7 attack points and 3 kill blocks para dito sa Gazz Angels na, how do you say this, na nagkukumahog umakyat sa 7-4 by sweeping their last 3 games.
Single block by Zam Nolasco. And Coach, a while ago, sinabi mo nga, laki din ng advantage ni Zam Nolasco.
Ang tangkad mahaba at saka matiny.
Especially na nasa harap siya ngayon for Coach Jerry Yee. Combination play, red, but that one will sail outside.
Of the block point here. Coming from Jonas Abete. Better accuracy. Aided by their much improved reception efficiency here in this set. 6-point lead.
Luis Romero will choose Trisha Tubu and she'll answer back. It's 13-18 right now.
Saltones was right there at the right spot. Di lang niya naiangat sa bilis at lakas.
Zam Nolasco now with 8 points from 4 attacks, 3 blocks, and 1 ace. Sabete has an opportunity. The touches off of the hands of Trisha Tubo, and the point will go to Petro Gazz.
That was Kate Santiago who attempted the pancake. Ito yan, no? So, tama ka, na-deflect, pero ito yung pancake attempt. Deflect ball up, hindi na nangyari, kaya umakyat muli ang kalamangan sa 6.
Right.
Pero tama ka, ang inatake si Trisha Tubu.
19-13. Combination play, Trisha Tubo. Marian Buitre was just there but unable to block the strong attack by Trisha.
17.5 points per match. 140 total points in 8 matches played. 34% hitter at number 6.
Saltones will try to answer back, and she does as Farm Fresh scrambles all over their side of the court.
18 of 33 last time that they played. Number 8 in spike percentage at 33%. 12.5 points per game for the Lady Beast. 118 points in 8 games for the pride of Katmon Cebu.
It's a 6-point lead with Marian Buitre at the helm.
Lusot.
Nice, Bertolano. She's one of the players na inaabangan din natin, Coach.
Mahusay ito. Bertolano taking her experience playing for the Fighting Maroons dito sa professional career sa PVL.
And speaking of professional career, Casey Galdones will answer back, and they inch away from set point. It's 21-15 as we check it out with this closer look.
Look at the golden touch coming from Janelle Cheng.
Cheng with that service, but that one is too strong for the girls in red, and the challenge will be called by Coach Timmy Santo Tomas. Ball in, ball out challenge for the girls in red. Coach Timmy has 2 challenges left under his belt. Successful challenge a while ago. This time, we'll see.
Hayaan nyo nang pumalo ng lumusot doon. Basta huwag kayo papayag na malusutan dito sa side na dapat yung sasara natin.
Okay,
Ha?
Coach. Sige sa akin yung bigay mga di ba pumapatong si Tubo? Kunin niyo yung dito kasi yun yung strong side niyo. Kanina ko pa binabol, naiya ko lang. Oo, okay. Tama yung ano nyo, tapat nyo, kami. Pero pag kaya, bully mo na rin. Pero tama na yung short sa anuhin mo, ma-check mo ng B-short tsaka C. Kunin mo na yung gitna. Sige ba? Setter.
Pero pag-dress nga rin, nakita mo, mag-run, tapos biglang hindi binigay, pero nakapwesto ka naman sa block. Isang side step. Tulong. Ha? Para lang medyo lumiit yung ano, yung makikita nung tubo na area. Ha? Di mo naman kailangan ihabol eh. Sa sangga mo lang.
Apat na lang ate ha. Piling ko sa ano, sa yung gitna ha, pinapalo niya na pinapalo. Piling ko nakaka-point lang natin. Anong tingin mo? Ano ulit yung point? Side eh. Or siguro sa pointer lang natin.
Sino serve natin yun? Ikaw? Ate Cheng. Tingin ka kay Bertolano, biglang i-serve mo kayo, no?
Kate?
Okay. Tingnan mo lang siya, pero pagkagalaw pa.
Inside. Sa point of view natin. Ayaw nilang yan. Ewan ko lang doon. Ewan ko lang doon. Inside. Inside, sabi inside.
Success.
Success.
We check out the replay here. Coach Timmy was hoping it's in, and
Yes.
it is.
Wow, kiss the line.
Right.
Saka yung huling parte ng bola.
Kaya nga, Coach. Grabe yung mata ni Coach Timmy and the coaching staff here in the Petro Gazz Angels side. It's 22-15 here in set number 3. Petro Gazz took set number 1. Farm Fresh with set number 2.
Not this time. Marisa Cruz, who was the best hitter dun sa kanilang success run sa pangalawang set. Zero tempo play. Well read by Galdones and Sortones.
Janelle Chang with the serve. Risa Cruz has 9 points so far as Trisha just sends it over. Soltones.
Ooh. Power tip coming from the Lady Beast.
And an opening in the backside of the Farm Fresh Foxies. Look at it here. Gaping hole for them as Cheng will continue to serve. They reverse to Cruz. Over receive. Kate Santiago there.
Oh, that's a miss.
That sails outside, and the point will go to the Farm Fresh Foxies. Petro Gazz at set point.
9 set points earlier, down to 8 after that attack error coming from Sabete.
Cruz now on a crucial serve for the girls in orange. Maizo blocked. Coverage by Cheng. Soltones will send it over. They go to Kate Santiago, and that will be the end of Chapter 3. Kate Santiago blocked from that attack, and the Petro Gazz Angels have will have the opportunity to extend this match, but Petro Gazz will have theirs to bring it all home, as we will bring you set 4 action in a bit. But set 3, Coach, sabi mo nga na baliktad naman yung ginawa
Nabaliktad.
ng team.
Oo, nabaliktad. Halos complete opposite. At ulitin natin, ano ang what is at stake here para sa Petro Gazz? A loss here probably would mean that they will not qualify already, given the team standings that we saw earlier. So the mission is to sweep their 3 remaining matches, this one included, and then win against PLDT and Akari. Para naman sa Farm Fresh, already out of the running, stopping a 7-game losing skid, looking for the first winning streak for their franchise.
It's set number 4 action here in the Phil Sports Arena. Sabete will try, blocked. Jonah again. Louis underhand set. Jesadoro went to Kate Santiago with that one. A
Smart
jump there
play.
by Casey Galdones.
Right. That ball was headed straight to the orange shirts for a possible 3-point, but Galdones able to elude Sam Nolasco, and the net has been omnipresent throughout this match with their net play.
Omnipresent Sam Nolasco. Great way to describe her throughout this ball game, as Trisha Tubo will try. Cheng to Sabete. Double block coverage, and Sabete over here with that reaction.
15 for Sabete, but missed her first 3 attempts here. 11 points for Soltones, 10 for Buitre. Aiza Maizo Puntillas with 9.
Kate Santiago with 7 attack points. And speaking of attack, the point will go to the Petro Gazz Angels, courtesy of Aiza Maizo Puntillas.
The evergreen Aiza Maizo Puntillas with 10 attack points, equivalent to 10 points. Samantalang sa kabilang panig naman, Tubu after an 8-point game, now with a total of 15. Nolasco with 8, Santiago with 7 so far, which is quite low for her standards.
And that one will go inside for the Farm Fresh Foxies, courtesy of Zam Nolasco, someone who's been consistent here for the camp of Coach Jerry Yee. They could rely on her, especially if she goes to the front of the line, but this time she is up for service. 2 tied here in the early set of set number 4, but that one goes straight to the net for Aiza Maiza Puntillas. 1-point lead now.
Early lead. Remember that it was a 4-0 run to open up set 3 para sa Gazz Angels.
Zam Nolasco with 9 points as she contributes for the girls in orange, as Sabete with that attack. Jows at the net.
Oh!
Buitre. Good idea, Coach.
Tama.
Baba lang.
At yan ang reaction ni Coach Timmy, panghihinayang, could have been a tight count of 3-all. Close out time para dito sa Petro Gazz kung sakali.
2-point lead for the Farm Fresh Foxies. They'll need to ride this momentum to change the narrative in set number 3, coming into the 4th one, and Alaisa Bertanaldo says yes. They're gonna extend the lead to 3. It's 2-5 right now, and Petro Gazz here. A different storyline for them, as Coach Ronnie mentioned a while ago. Set number 3, they were up by 4. Farm Fresh at 0 in the early part. And Farm Fresh now has a 4-0 run. Blocked. Sabete will try again.
That's going to be a net touch. It was a miss, no doubt, but a net touch called against Risa Cruz. Sabete has not scored here so far. Most of her points came in that 3rd set win. At 6 para sa Petro Gazz.
Louis Romero reverses to Trisha Tubu. Kate will push it over.
Chance for the Angels.
Jesadoro with the coverage. They go to Tubu again, down the line. And sabi mo nga, Coach, sobrang lakas ng mga palo ni Trisha Tubu. And speaking of Trisha Tubu, let's go on to Alexis Tinsay for this report.
Yanni and Coach Ronnie, you guys were talking about how unstoppable Jonas Abete has been this season. And for this game, hinahanap nga natin ang pagka-proactive niya. Para kay Jonas, she said sobrang importante ang daily assessment nila pre- and post-game so that they would know if they are adept for the next coming matches as we have long games coming ahead. Coach Demi Santo Tomas told me a while ago, this is one of the advantages of being in a veteran team. Everybody knows how to take care of themselves. Everybody knows how to maximize what they can. Walang ipipilit, ilalaban lang kung hanggaan saan ang makakaya. And this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive UAAP, PVL, and PBA coverage in just one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games and on fan stream. Now available on Google Play, Apple Store, and via PilipinasLive.com. As you can see, Petro Gazz just scored a point.
And speaking of scoring a point, ito na yung dreaded part ng Farm Fresh as Petro Gazz is inching closer to them. Humahabol na ang girls in red.
Nasa harapan na si Soltones. Abete has been defended well here in this set. Meron na ba siyang puntos? Meron siyang dalawa dito sa set na ito. Tama ba? Oo, dalawa.
1 point lead for Farm Fresh. They reverse to Riza Cruz. And the touch will give Farm Fresh a point here.
And that play worked really well for them in that second set win. Cruz was a big thorn against the defense of the red shirts. Doon sa second set na panalo nila. Now, coming alive here again. As Cruz has managed to put in, ilan na ba? 10. 10 points.
From 7 attacks and 2 blocks, 1 ace for Riza Cruz. A soft touch over the double block. Kate Santiago tried there.
Ooh.
Kate again.
Baba.
Soltones just pushes it over. Gretzel will try again here. Romero to Kate Santiago. And one more touch. Alaisa Bertolano will send it over. And that one sails outside.
Marian continues to miss. They're behind by 2 once again. The Lourdes Clemente comes in for the first time in this match. Formerly of the Perpetual Altas, formerly of F2 Logistics as well.
Des Clemente, limited minutes here for Coach Timmy Santo Tomas, but she could be the spark that they need as Farm Fresh will continue to serve.
Nako.
Some clarification on the side of Coach Jerry Yee. The referees are discussing. Looks like a rotation error here on the Farm Fresh side of things. And now the point will go to the Petro Gazz Angels. It's a 2-point lead. Set number 4. Louis will go to Riza Cruz. Single block there by Soltones. And the point will be awarded to the Farm Fresh Foxies. Double touch, double contact by the Lady Beast. Riza Cruz, 9 serving 6 in set number 4. Chang chooses Soltones. They go to Kate Santiago this time. Soltones was there to cover. Opportunity by Sam Nolasco. Petro Gazz has it to Casey Galdones. And that catches the line for the Petro Gazz Angels.
And the hard-working Galdones once again pushes the Gas Angels 1 point closer on this reverse set. Well covered by Santiago. Goes to a different angle. Disallowing Petro Gazz from being down by a bigger deficit.
Farm Fresh hoping to keep this lead. Joust at the net. And the first referee will award the point to the Petro Gazz Angels. It's a 1-point ball game now. Farm Fresh was leading a while ago.
Look at how hard the Gas Angels have to work just to take care of business laban sa Farm Fresh Foxies.
Combination play, Kate Santiago. They go to Sam Nolasco. They send it over and inside the campfires of the Farm Fresh Foxies, again with Casey Galdones to thank for that point.
Oh, definitely.
Casey with 10 points so far from the 7 attacks.
She had 7 points in their last match with 4 kill blocks and 3 attack points. Nako, masakit.
Service error from Janelle Cheng, and Farm Fresh will take the lead once again. And a good point that you said a while ago, Coach Ronnie, the Petro Gazz really has to take care of things against the Farm Fresh Foxies. But the point will go to Petro Gazz Angels as they tie it back to 10.
Any misstep is going to be detrimental to their chances. Disastrous even na makapasok pa sa quarterfinals.
Right. Petro Gazz still has a chance to come back in. Farm Fresh playing with energy, enjoyment, no pressure on their backs.
Binantayan ni Galdones ay si Romero that opened up that dump coming from
Zam
or
Nolasco.
that point rather coming from Sam Nolasco.
Help with the net for that service by Kate.
Ito na, nasa harapan ulit si Sabete.
Sabete through the wall of the Farm Fresh Foxies. Look at that closer as she soars. No intimidation factor for the force of the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Nawaliwa.
Wala talaga.
From Bulacan State University all the way to the PVL. From Petro Gazz to Santa Lucia, back to Petro Gazz. Itong si Jonah Sabete.
But your Shatubo will answer back, Coach.
Mishandled by Sabete.
It's a 1-point lead and Farm Fresh looking to keep that one or extend it.
Ilan na ba si Tubo, Yani?
Tubo right now has 17 points.
Grabe, and counting.
Sabete again. Go back to Jonah. Down the line attack.
Bilis, no? Fist pump after that last down the line point against Tubo. Ooh. Zone 1 connection.
Kita ni Tubo yan, Coach, pero late lang siya naman.
Sa bilis. Ang mabilis kasi si Jonah talaga pumalo eh.
So, Amy Hernandez a while ago. Now we have Liza Bertolano with that down the line attack. Sabete to the net, and that will create 4 touches here for the Petro Gazz Angels. But the challenge will be called for Coach Timmy Santo Tomas. Block touch challenge here. He has 2 challenges left and has 2 successful challenges a while ago. And while this is going on, we want to listen in to the conversations here on the sidelines.
Bugbugin yung sarili mo na pag lalakasan mo pa rin nang wala sa pwesto. Laruin mo yung atake mo.
Sige lang, te. Sige lang, te. Ito, nangyari sa atin. Laruin te. Angat. Tara. Ano po? Chat.
Block touch challenge as we check out the replay. And there was a block touch. Coach Timmy, 3 out of 3 for all of his challenges so far. Successful. They're deciding.
Tinatanong nila kung sino ang magsiserve. Oo, kasi pag nagkamali ka, puntos ng kalaban agad eh. Tinatanong nila.
12 all here in set number 4. Trisha Tubo.
Tight, very tight.
Liza Bertolano. From the back, Soltones. That one catches the line.
That was called out.
Outside. It's 13 for our technical timeout, courtesy of Farm Fresh. The best cheer dancing competition in the country is back. Catch the UAAP Season 86 Cheer Dance Competition on December 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch it live on One Sports, UAAP Varsity Channel, and Pilipinas Live. Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena. Yanni Mayo here with Coach Ronnie Magsanok and Alexis Tinsay on the sidelines as we are at set number 4. Just concluded our technical timeout with Farm Fresh on top, Petro Gazz trailing behind by 1 point, and the Farm Fresh Foxies wanting to extend this to set 5, while Petro Gazz wants to go home at set number 4. Coach Ronnie?
I'm waiting if that's going to happen, whether or not the Gas Angels will close this match out in 4, or will the Foxies get their second straight win.
There's a 18 points from 16 attacks.
Ooh, kasi
Bete.
sinasabi ni Coach Timmy sa kanya, hindi puro lakas. Pag nandun na yung mga blockers, wala ka na mapuntahan. Gawa ka ng paraan. Cheng, masterful touch. Well placed, finding the donut in the defense, tied at 13.
13 all now. Jonas Abete at the helm. It's two sets for Petro Gazz, 1 for Farm Fresh. Reverse to Riza Cruz. That one sails outside though.
Parang unang sablay niya yan, no, sa running hit. She has been almost perfect. And there'll be a challenge on that last sequence on a possible block touch.
Coach Jerry Yee here calls a challenge, and with their one challenge left on the camp of the Farm Fresh Foxies, a block touch challenge, as we listen in to what's going on in the sidelines as well.
Hello sa tatay ni Tatay Wee. Ay Wee. Ate Wee. Kuya Wee.
We love to see Farm Fresh in high spirits.
Ka dyan hanggang mamaya. Nakaganyan ka. Tulungan na kita.
Binabati ko po yung mga taga Montalban, Rizal.
Binabati ko po si...
Kate
Binabati ko po
Santiago
si Ate Yani.
with a block touch here. Replay. It's a yes for Coach
Oh.
Jerry Yee.
Laser vision for the coaches. So hindi pa sumasablay si Riza Cruz.
Yeah, yes, back to your point a while ago. It's 14-13. Des Clemente.
With their own version and with their first point. Yeah.
Clemente with her first point in this match, and the roars from the side of the Petro Gazz Angels.
Tuwan-tuwa si Remy Palma.
Okay. Here on our side of things, nakikita natin Remy Palma supporting Des Clemente as she serves.
Laking bagay niyan, cheering for your teammates.
A single block by the
Trem-
beast, but
Tremendous effort coming from Romero. May not be the tallest setter, but she packs a lot of punch in that vertical. Kanina nakascore na rin yan. Saka mabilis umere.
15-14. It's a 1-point game right now.
What a serve.
Joust. Cheng will go to Soltones, and
4 touches.
4 touches on the side of Coach Timmy. We see Coach Timmy here clarifying with his camp. And some clarifications going on, but the play will continue 16-14. 2-point lead for Farm Fresh. But that one sails out with a crucial serve by Riza Cruz.
No momentum really for any of these two teams. No? Talagang palitan lang talaga. No long rallies as well here in set number 4.
As we check out the 4 touches a while ago. Oh, the 4th one.
Wow.
As we see rally here. Zam Nolasco.
Over Soltones. Good choice para dito kay Louie Romero. Tubo. Nakita mo naman yung pass. Diretso rito kay Louie Romero na hindi na kailangan gumalaw. Mas maximizing Nolasco.
Louie Romero, 17, serving 15 in set number 4. They go to Pontillas, Aizamaiza Pontillas. And a net touch will award the point to the Petro Gazz Angels.
Free point.
Yung errors kanina, coach, yung set number 3,
Dami.
na-maximize nila.
Pareho dito, marami, no?
Soltones now.
Ooh.
Ooh! First ball ba yun, coach?
No, hindi na sumampay. Walang infraction tinawag kay Louie Romero.
Right.
Pero hindi na tumawid eh. I thought that was already an infraction against Louie. Pero no whistle. But nevertheless, hindi na tumawid.
Louie will go to Trisha Tubu this time. Barbon sets it up to Aiza.
Oh, Aiza will miss. Nang hinayang siya.
Ball sails outside, but it's 18-17 right now. Palitan lang sila ng points. They have been neck and neck throughout this ball game. Mas lalo na nitong set number 4.
Ito ang pinakadikit.
Combination play!
Wow.
Barbon with an up. Check to Aiza.
Dag again.
Reverse to Trisha Tubu outside, but
Of the block.
there's a touch of
There's
the
a touch.
block.
So, 2 straight after the score was pegged at 19. Maiso had their chances, but good floor defense once again here para sa Farm Fresh.
19-17 with Kate Santiago. Up to Sabete, and Sabete powers through the double block. Jonas Sabete, the ever reliable over to Petro Gazz.
Nasa harap na itong si Sabete. Full front line right now para sa red shirts.
It's 18-19. Casey Caldones has a chance to tie this ball game. Combination play to Trisha.
Chance para sa Angels. Wow.
Sabete that time. Oh, Aiza Pontillas.
Right. Take a look. At Maisos. Wow. Kala nila magda-down the line. Oo. Leading the defense of Nolasco. 2 straight as well para sa Angels. What a serve.
We're tied at 19.
Off the block point by Bertolano.
And it earns a dab from Liza Bertolano. A trend in their age. Coach Ronnie.
1 point lead. Oh, yeah. Pwede.
1 point. Attack points 11 for both teams so far. And Aiza Maizo will make it a tie at 20.
And again, it's either Soltones, rather it's either Sabete, and Maiso right now getting touches from Cheng. Ilan na ba si Soltones? 13. Pontillas, 13.
Barbon.
Alanganin.
Bete. Rainbow. Trisha Tubu just pushes it over.
Excellent decoy play coming from Cruz once again. Basta meron tumakbo dyan, manghuhula ang mga blockers. Bringing up her teammate for another 1-point lead.
This is the closest both teams have been, especially here as they finish. It's 21-20, 21 all this time as Jonas Sabete will give them another point.
It's winning time. And who do you go to? Porsyentuhan ng laban, porsyentuhan ng bigay. Clemente, siya naman na nagpakagat. Sabete with a long delivery. Tied once again. Late here in the set.
Crucial serve here for Petro Gazz. Jonas Sabete, 21 points. Isang set na yung accumulated points.
Tama ka.
To Saltones. Ooh, nice coverage. Covered again here by Farm Fresh. They go back to Eliza Bertolano. Outside for Berto.
They will challenge that. Ah, wala.
Walang challenge.
Meron pa ba? May isa pa ba?
Like, because successful yung challenge ni...
Pero wala, no? Maliwanag doon. No block touch. Sabete gives her team a 1-point lead.
7 excellent digs for Jonas Sabete. Another crucial serve there.
Barely above the net.
Riza Cruz. Out-chased by Petro Gazz. Barbon will send it over.
What about the effort coming from the veteran Maizo?
A push there.
Pancake by Maizo.
Coverage by Farm Fresh. They go to Berto. To Soltones.
Woo! Change of pace. Reading the defense. What about Maizo? 2 excellent saves. Down 2, up 2. 2 points away from winning this match.
And that will call a timeout for Coach Jerry Yee.
Naka-block siya sa crosscourt. Malunday, wala. Isa-isa lang.
Kapit yan.
2 points
Dalawa
lang.
lang yan.
Same pa rin, pagka nag-rally, ulitin.
Let's do na.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Ulit, pasa ulit, pasa.
Angat ang laban sa pinakabagong sports app na Pilipinas Live. Mapapanood ang PBA Season 48 live in high definition and on demand on any device. Available worldwide. Download and register now for free. We are at set number 4, Phil Sports Arena. Thank you very much for joining us. It's a crucial time for the Petro Gazz Angels and the Farm Fresh Foxies. Petro Gazz has a chance to enter the next round, while Farm Fresh here playing for pride, playing for a better finish from their last conference.
Yes, wherein they were winless.
Total excellent digs, Petro Gazz with 41, Farm Fresh with 42. Soltones will try. Turiza Cruz.
Oops.
And the net touch will be called by Gretch Soltones. Teammates helping her up. As we check the replay out and see what happened.
Oo. Trying to trace the running hit by Risa Cruz. Ang pinupuntahan ng paulit-ulit ni Louie Romero. Chance for their first match point or a tied scoreline once again here.
Liza Bertolano catches the corner and leaves Petro Gazz stunned.
Alam mo, mahusay si Bertolano dyan eh. Nasa UP pa lang. That's an ace. Well inside.
And this will call for Coach Jimmy Santo Tomas. The crucial timeout. Let's listen in.
Sugurin mo lang yung middle nila kasi dadalawahin si Greta. Okay? Sugurin mo lang, kung mapasabay mo, malaking bagay. Okay? Pasahan lang natin ang isa. Ha? Let's go.
Dalawa lang yan ha.
Hingi mo yung bola, ha?
Sa option mo yung pass.
Huwag nang bigyan.
Crucial time here for the Petro Gazz Angels. Coach Timmy Santo Tomas. Last minute reminders as they try to close off this game. The Petro Gazz Angels now with 2 sets, 23 all. And Eliza Bertolano, catalyst for that timeout.
Oh, yes.
Camp of Coach Timmy. Soltones blocked.
Oh, double contact.
Double contact on the side of the Petro Gazz Angels.
And suddenly they have set point. Wow.
Farm Fresh set point. Will they tie the sets? Another crucial serve by Lai.
Tight, very tight. Very tight.
Kate Santiago outside and Petro Gazz will save a set point.
What a set. Dito gagaling yung mga malalaro ng Foxies eh. The longer you play, the more matches you have, the better you will be. Especially in these situations.
24 all as Petro Gazz saved that set point. Des Clemente here on the service. Luis Romero goes to Riza Cruz. She pushes it. Soltones.
Oh, side.
Kate. Kate again!
Wow.
Cheng to Soltones. They go to Riza. Soltones here with the check. And she takes it. The Lady Bees, Gretchen Soltones.
And that was on offense, but on defense, it was Jonas Abete. What her thumbprint all over that last point coming from Gretchen Soltones, the three-time NCAA MVP and a former finals MVP.
And awarding the facial expression.
Lalagyan ko ng letters yung GRR. Tama, di ba?
Tama naman. Match point here for Petro Gazz Angels. Coverage, Eliza Bertolano. And that will end our first game here in this triple header.
And the Angels will survive and stay alive. Finally.
Emotional win.
Mataas ang pressure after a 4-game losing skid. They're able to deflate itong napaka-tibay na stand na pinamalas ng Farm Fresh Foxies, full of grit and fearless really itong team ni Coach Jerry. But in the end, it was experience that paved the way for Clemente Evans.
Relive this game and all PVL games anytime, anywhere on the Pilipinas Live app. Available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for as low as 149 pesos. 32 duration for set number 4. It's a 26-24 score. Of course, the Farm Fresh Foxies extending that one. And we congratulate our best player of the game, Jonas Sabete, 21 points from 16 attacks, 3 blocks, and 2 aces. Coach.
And Sabete scored 81 points in the last 5 matches, none bigger than this 21 points that she has poured in para dito sa Petro Gazz in this match.
And speaking of this match, Jonas Sabete, the streak, the Farm Fresh Foxies will go back to the losing column. Of course, thank you everyone for joining us in today's match. On behalf of Coach Johnny, Alexis Tinsay, Derek Alneri, it's Yanni Mayo here. Up next, we have Signal 80 Spikers against the Cherry Tickle Crossovers. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
Rolling. Next question, Jennifer Nierva.
Open-minded ka ba, Jen?
Yes. Oo naman.
So what's the skill that you still want to improve on?
Spiking. Joke lang. Ay, walang longevity pa. Bata pa to, girl.
Bagets pa, bagets
Bagets pa to, bagets pa. One take lang yun, ah.